Welcome to No One Asked Us.
Welcome to No Access.
Four girls.
Four girls,
Four girls
Four girls.
no filter, zero filter.
with a lot to say.
You Ty Dolla Sign.
Don't play with it, don't play with it.
Welcome to No One Asked Us.
Four girls,
Zero filters.
With a lot to say.
whether you asked or not.
Welcome to episode 8.
Big 8.
It seems like we haven't recorded in so long for some reason.
It really do feel like that.
But we're back like we never left.
We back, but we're
Low
back,
key.
back. Yo, we talking about race.
Straight to the point.
We talking about race. I'm not
All
Fine.
things race.
from black people.
Caucasian.
And just cut straight to it. Let's just start with the first thing. Can black people be racist? My thing is no. Really, just no. How can I be racist if racism was built on my back? It's a thing because of this back.
So for all y'all that be calling me racist out there, fuck you.
Ooh.
Respectfully. Because I'm not racist. I just have a great opinion on why I don't like what I like that's walking on this earth. Thank you.
Oh,
Now later on, don't tell us to cut it out.
Don't.
I just feel like when when people just talk about race or talk about if something is racist, they don't really do their history behind the whole thing of just slavery and how this even became to be. Because to just throw out that a black person can be racist without even knowing the history, you just talking. Like you literally are just talking. Mind you, sometimes it be the bare minimum of shit, and people is calling black people racist. Like, come on, have you seen what your ancestors done? The little thing that I did or said is not racist, and it can't be because I'm black.
Let's get down into the tea for real. Race is not even a thing for real. Race is made up by society. Black people, well, white people just don't have, what is it, melanin? They just don't have no melanin. We are literally all, like, it just don't make no sense. Society has made up this thing about race, and now it's all on the black people.
And all of a sudden we getting called monkeys.
Yeah, we monkeys, we bum.
They crackers though.
I would rather be being called monkey just seems so crazy. Though. Like I can't lie.
Yes.
Who
Like,
came up with that?
I can't even hear the monkey make a sound or even hear the word monkey.
Wait,
It
wait,
just
wait,
makes
though,
sense.
because
And-
y'all, we be joking. I don't know about y'all, but most people that's black be coming up with jokes
do.
calling us.
Yeah.
They do, and I was just about to
monkey.
get into that. I don't think racism is a thing, but I do think we do have to, as black people, we do have to take accountability and sit here and say that it do be a lot of black on black crime. It's everybody like you can't have too dark skin. Your hair can't be quote unquote nappy. What the fuck is nappy? Like everybody got to get a fucking perm, et cetera, et cetera. Exactly what you just said. It's always inside jokes within our community. So it could be we have to take that also into account. It could be to where now I'm not giving white people a grace, but I'm talking about speaking as far as now, how white people still be acting to this day. It can be to the point where like, well, y'all don't even take y'all's own race serious to where like, oh, why should I take that into account? Why should I still move how I move, even though they shouldn't be speaking on us in a racism way anyway. But do y'all get what I'm saying? Like sometimes in a way, as black people,
We have to take accountability too if we're gonna say something about the white people type.
So, do y'all think our school is racist?
I don't necessarily think the school is racist, but there's definitely
no.
some race aspect
Equal.
to it.
yeah.
Oh, I think our school is racist
Why do you think that?
because one, the president racist.
Wait, the BC president?
Yeah. VC president is racist.
What you heard?
Yeah.
Rao. It's his name.
Yes.
Rao.
Wait, y'all haven't heard nothing.
I actually just
Well,
don't keep up. I just go to
Yeah, I was
school
gonna
here.
say, I found out his name was Ralph sophomore year.
I don't
Yeah,
even know his
don't,
name.
Like,
But then he like make it to where like he went into like the changing it to not multicultural or taking away like
oh,
I thought y'all
What's the
knew
word?
that. But I do know what you're talking about. I have heard of
DEI.
that.
Taking away
have-
DEI.
I have heard of that. And that's when like a lot of people started like disliking him and stuff. But back to why I say I think our school is racist. Mind you, we don't go to an all black school. Two, everybody pick and choose when they want to like us colored people around here. Three, teachers, professors, I'm sorry, they don't, I'm not gonna say they don't like, I feel like they pick and choose once again. Um our classmates, I just feel like it's just so different with me when it comes to like looking around and walking around on campus and going to class. Me personally, even if I want to open the door for, one of the white folks, half the time they don't even be saying thank you when I'm holding the door for my, and luckily I'm being nice when I don't have to. But that's just manners, and I just feel like certain people that's walking around campus can be racist,
But I don't
it's
feel like I don't feel like
comes
we
to
should like put that to the school
Yeah.
fault, because all types of people come here. They don't do like a whole background. Like, is
Yeah.
you racist? What's all
no
the stuff
people.
you
I,
did?
I'm pretty sure it's folks around here that think like that though.
They
Exactly what you just said. That probably think this. Well, me come from me, but what you just said, I do think is it's a lot of people around here that can be racist.
I mean, for sure. I think she's just saying like we really can't just. Well,
blame
personally,
put it on the school.
yeah, personally
But
for
our
me,
president is racist.
Yeah, I like, okay, like I'm getting that. I'm getting that part. But you're saying like, okay, when you say the professors is part of the school. When you say like the
They
president is
are.
part of the school, and like,
But that makes
When-
it like if we go to the school, we racist then.
yeah,
Like,
it's just
But that's
like,
what I was saying. How certain people that's walking around on campus is, and that's not.
yeah, there's no doubt about
So
that.
no,
For
I'm
sure.
not. I'm not saying that it's the school, but what I'm saying is the president here that's in charge of VCU is racist. That's what I'm saying.
and the only reason, like, okay, I do want to say this. Only reason I'm gonna say that I don't feel like VCU as a whole is racist, whether there's stuff going on with the president or not, because he ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just here trying to get my degree. But I just feel like it's like I see them trying to put in more effort
Bring people
than
closer.
to bring people closer together.
Mhm.
I see more like when people yelling outside the library. I see a lot more people are like
Yeah.
coming together and doing stuff. Now there's very much so microaggressions going on, and some
Mhm.
people are racist without even knowing what they said was racist, which that's just what's it called? Like that the white privilege or whatever. Like you don't even know that what you're saying is wrong or whatever. Now I don't feel like everybody's here is just not like it's like not racist. Probably is some people here. It's always
Yeah.
somebody out the bunch. But I feel like as a community, I done heard of some worse stuff at a school.
I agree. And also too, like you said, when they be outside the library protesting, like you don't, and especially what was that country? Something was going on, something like that. It was something to where like it was a protest and it was lingering around. And I found out, or I felt like our school really, they know right from wrong. So when it is protest, you don't never see the security for real like stopping them. You don't never see VCU like staff really stopping them. Like they let it go on, they let it prolong. So
No, the VCU police definitely did shut that down.
yeah, it was that one time where it was like a lot going
I
on.
don't think they play that. They shut that down.
But they
But,
allow like when they have like it was like a walk every Sunday. They would literally just walk and yep.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they allow, like, don't get me wrong, when it comes to a point where it is a big gathering, like that's their job, they have to. But most of the time when it is a simmer down like protest type of thing, they allow that to like go on.
And I feel like, yeah, there might be something going on with the president because I can't really speak on it too much because I don't know. But I feel like people, whether they know that or not, they don't let them change how they present themselves on campus, because I would have never thought that about the president because of the way that people present themselves on campus.
Exactly.
I mean, everybody present themselves differently when it comes to workspace. Y'all gotta think about that.
No,
Like,
for sure. But I also think, I just don't think that I can necessarily call it racist because there's so many types of people here, and I feel like they mostly don't represent racism towards me, or I haven't had an experience to where like I can say,
It's really an individual base.
yeah,
And I feel like with that, the whole thing about race, I feel like the problem with race or racism in general is like the privilege that comes into it. Like
Mhm.
I feel like that's the main thing of it. Like you see this privilege that you have, which a lot of different minority groups can also have privilege within their own races too, but privilege is like the main issue with racism.
Yeah, racism is definitely taught. I was, well, I don't want to disclose exactly where, but I was in contact with kids. They were all playing. It was about 20 kids, only one of me. I was still supervising the kids in a playing area. So I'm literally trying to watch everything, keeping up with every 20 kids in that one spot. So I had a little TA. She was only 10. So of course, she's going to be playing. She's not going to be on the side of me. She's going to be playing. The age group was, I want to say 6 to 10. 10 was like the cutoff time for that little age group or whatever. So she's playing. This little boy, I kid you not, he's either about to turn 5 or right at 5. The TA was playing with the little boy or whatever. They were playing like tag or something. And the TA fell. She's a black girl, and the little boy is a white girl. She fell, and the little boy proceeds to say, "Ew, look at your ugly black face." Racism is taught.
I remember you telling us that story.
Yeah, racism is definitely taught for sure.
That's actually insane.
I remember that whole thing.
Like, what makes it ugly?
And kind of like going back to when it was just like we need to take accountability. I'm gonna just say all around, just no. I'm not about like kind of just like we need to take up for like when we make the jokes towards each other or whatever. Only reason I'm not gonna take accountability and I don't give a fuck is just like this was instilled by them.
Definitely, for sure.
This was instilled by them. At this point, they get to call everything a trauma response. Isn't this a trauma response? Aren't like us calling each other the N word, us making up these jokes about each other, like it's a trauma response. Like
But
I don't.
how, as a community, can we make this better? Because there's a lot of white people around here that have the image of being black, and for sure, it could be where they stayed at. It could be their area, but it's a lot of black people that still allow white people to say nigga, even still to this day. Somebody can say nigga right in front of us. Will we really say
Yeah, I was gonna
something?
ask y'all that.
Will
How
we
do
really
y'all
do something?
How do y'all feel
So
about that?
as a community, how can we make that better without it feeling like?
We really can't, because people gonna say what they want to say at the end of the day.
That's
No,
what
Especially when
I
it
for
comes
sure.
to
No, I'm talking about black
white
people. I'm
folks.
talking about black people. White people have.
But I'm speaking on what you were saying when white people say nigga.
Oh no, for sure. But also, like I was saying, they are friends. Most of them people that feel
Yeah.
comfortable with saying nigga, they are friends with black people, and those black people friends, they might not feel comfortable, or they just don't give a fuck to where like, oh, you one of us, so you can say that shit.
And I feel like that really that even make me solidify more into my decision of just not, because I hate just saying like not taking accountability. It's just I'm just not, because it's just like it's not enough of us coming together to make this change, and that goes with politics, that goes with the change on everything. Like it's not enough of us coming together.
It's
Like
not.
so
Even
if
when
you can't beat them, join them, bitch. I don't know, like
Even if it was enough, it still would not be enough.
because
Not
it's
gonna lie.
not, even when, that's why I was like, how can, like, if we really wanted to try, how can we make this better? Because even when a black person have their own black owned businesses, don't get me wrong, 9 times out of 10 when a black person has their black owned business, people do go, don't get me wrong, people do go, they support, but it's only a small percentage of supporting within the black community versus a white person making their own business, and they constantly getting, you normally see their family, it doesn't matter, it literally does not matter. A white person can have a coffee shop. It's 10,000 coffee shops around here. A white person's family is going to probably be their number one customer.
yeah.
Regardless.
Or
Or
black
vice,
people
or
kinda
vice
have, like,
versa,
Something
honestly.
against like certain
That's
certain
what
black
like,
people. Like
I think black people though, like, I don't know how to say it without it being like negative, because I'm not trying to be negative,
I just
but
feel like just
when
say
a
it how
black
it's coming to
person
you.
when a black person comes up with the idea, well, first of all, it takes a black person a really long time to not have a business but be comfortable with having a business, because they've seen so many businesses fail in the black community. So for one, yes, that's a big accomplishment, but for two, when it's finally time to open their black owned business, their families probably will come that one time when they do the grand opening, just to say they came, just say that they support it. But there's no
Big thing,
continuous
too.
support. I feel like that's how it always is, regardless if it's a business, regardless if, like, even when if somebody was to graduate college, or something like that. You don't normally see a lot of black people like try to come together, or if they do,
Yeah.
it's just to say, "Oh yeah, I did show up that one time."
Show up and don't bring none.
You feel like that has to do like as far as like the business talk or whatever?
Mhm.
Do you feel like that has something to do like with black people kind of staying in the stance that they want to stay in, like how we say people from home want to stay at home type
Mhm.
thing? Do you feel like that has a play in of like businesses and how we want to basically escalate our lives, but we want to stay in the same place and not basically level up?
I definitely do. I definitely think it's like comfortability. Like a lot of black people are scared, or people in general are scared to go out and do something they haven't seen before because they're also used to how seeing how normal life should be, which I can't even blame them for that. It
Yeah.
definitely does take a lot of risk just to get out that comfortability.
So say if there was, I don't know if y'all see the tenderism guy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So they were speaking a lot about him being the black person that was bringing all the customers to a white facility, like
Mhm.
the whole business thing, because it's white people that's owning the thing, the restaurant that he is, becoming, promoting, becoming famous. So do y'all think that we play a big part on that when it's like,
Comes to promoting businesses,
yeah,
I definitely think we
for
do.
like white people businesses,
I
basically?
definitely think we do. He literally made a whole trademark with even
Yeah.
out trying. Like
Yeah.
nobody was going on the internet. Oh, this is nobody started doing. Oh, this is tenderism until he started doing that shit.
Mhm.
He definitely brought. I feel like black people definitely bring out the best in every business, even when it
Yeah.
comes to fashion.
Yeah, I was just
When
about
it
to say
comes-
that.
Like a lot of black people go to New York and they just take off with that fashion shit because black people are creative. And I'm not over speaking any other race, but black people are definitely creative. Like I just feel like that's in our genes. Even if you go back to the history pictures, black people, how they was wearing their hair, how they was thinking.
No, you go ahead.
So, okay, I feel like that's how they like use to wash us out, and like when, because you can see like everything we did different, they made a negative connotation towards
definitely
it
did.
to water us down. Oh, look at how they doing their hair and all this for that. Okay, let's make that unprofessional in the workspaces. They have to go to work to make them change their.
Exactly.
Oh my God, look at how they're dressing. Let's make what they're wearing unprofessional to
Exactly.
water them down, because they know why they got to stand out. Why would you have to stand out? You're standing out enough. That's how I'm
Right,
But
taking
how
because
it.
of our
I
skin
look at
color, because
it-
our skin color is beautiful.
Yeah,
Like,
but how I look at it, it's just like, why are they coming at us sideways? How you were saying, but they're making stuff for us that they think we would like, and then when we wear it, they make jokes about it, like the whole H&M thing, the
wait,
little
what's going on with
toddler.
H&M?
Well, this was like a while back, like the whole monkey thing.
Oh,
Yeah, that when he was like modeling for H&M, and then the whole denim tears thing. I feel like the whole denim tears thing, I don't know who came up with that, but to
Like
me
the
it's racist.
cotton?
Yeah, to me it's racist. And for us to wear it, anybody own denim tears on the couch? For us to wear, I just think it's racist. It's racist.
Wait.
They know what they be doing.
So they had him.
They
The
had him-
advertisement was cotton.
No,
his
no, no,
button?
no, 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 no. These are two different things. He was modeling for H&M commercial or whatever it was, and I guess his shirt had a print or something on it that said something, and it was a lot of feedback, a negative feedback on the internet, and it was a lot like racial slurs or whatever with against H&M and all this extra stuff. I'm surprised y'all haven't heard about it.
I just don't really keep up. Like I hear bigger brands when it comes to like Balenciaga and what they have did with that racism culture. I don't know. I just don't really keep up with like the fashion brands as much. But I definitely do see it because
So
fashion
who's
brands.
behind all this? Do y'all think it's white folks?
Always and forever.
Okay.
Always. I'm
I'm glad we're
sorry.
on the same
I'm
page.
always
with
gonna
that.
I'm gonna blame them for everything at all times, and I don't care who watches this and be like, oh my God, you know how they be. Black people can't never take accountability. Angry black women, they always trying to blame somebody else but themselves. When you go down to the root of history and how everything started, if you really think about it, nobody even seen color. They pointed out color. That was not even, like Ashley was saying, that was not even a thing. That was, like, you have to really think about that. Like, they stole us just to
take us to a land that they don't even own. They
just
stole
to
that
shit
shit
on
too.
us. Just to shit on. So you brought us here. So you think we're ugly? our hairs, all this stuff. But you came took us.
And not even that, but sorry.
And then they raped the black women.
I was just about to
How
say that.
you
I
say
was
all
just
this
about
stuff. They
to
raped
say
the
that.
black woman.
I was just about to say that. How the
Why
fuck
are
do
we
you not?
reading each other's minds
How
right
the
now?
fuck do you not like black people? But you come out your house. You come out your house where your wife lay her head at. You
just
come
do
out
the
your
most.
Your
house.
wife is
You walk all across that plantation and you go to them
Kids too.
to them houses and you just sit there and take that woman out her own house, out her own comfortability, and you just think that you can rape her, but you still sit there the next morning and call me ugly, all these types of pieces of shit, and you beat on me, but you like
it never makes
it's
sense.
definitely sick. It's definitely sick because how are you gonna sit?
You talk all
It's
this
another
dirt stuff
word
and
than
go
sick.
sit here and do that.
Like
No.
you, mind you have a wife at home, but it just has to be terrorism. People they just like to terrorize black people for
Like-
whatever reason. They like to terrorize black people.
Like psychologically, they are really fucked up. When you think about all like the crazy like
History behind
crazy
all of
history,
it?
all the stuff,
Yes.
you have to be mentally ill to put these things in place to the point where it's affecting us current day. You have to be fucking sick. You have to be sick to go somewhere. Take people. Like, what was the plan? Like what was the?
I don't even think it was no plan. I think that's the problem. I don't think it was no
So
fucking
they
plan.
intruded, say we was ugly and took us. What?
And you made us work.
Oh.
You made us work for y'all.
I'm telling y'all, it had to be a
Made us
plan.
raise y'all kids.
I don't think it
It
was
Just
had
to kill
I think
ours?
they
It had
just
to be a
seen-
plan.
I think they just seen people that they did not look like them, quote unquote, and they was like, oh well, they might as well come with us. They finna work for us or whatever the case may be. Now that terrorizing shit, I don't know where the fuck that came
Wait,
from.
didn't we show them
Whipping.
how to feed themselves? Like they didn't know how to fish and all that, right? Am
I feel like
tripping?
I feel like it might be they seen all these great things that black people could do, and they're like, if we allow them to take over, if we really would take over, and they
We have
know
to
that
start this now.
yeah,
like,
if they
Yeah.
really see,
Mhm.
they see all this good stuff. Like y'all had this beautiful color, y'all have all this
Smart
hair,
as
different,
fuck.
smart, all this different type of stuff. You see this, of course, you're gonna want to take advantage of it and put it to a lower standard.
That's why I
the
soul
think
of
it
their
was a
name on
plan.
it.
That's exactly why I think it's a plan.
that's why we can make something, but if a white person make the same thing, theirs gonna blow up
For sure.
because they just
What?
slap their
That's
But
name
how
on
most
it
of the time it is.
But what is it that just like makes
because
it?
they support each other harder than we
that,
do.
and that goes back to
So
the
they can
point
take
with
our
the
stuff
us.
and run with
that,
it.
yeah, they it don't matter if the next white man make a pair of socks that's pink.
everybody,
got a label on it.
everybody.
You better
started
know.
They
doing it.
cousin
You
gonna wear it,
better
their
know
grandma gonna
every
wear
fucking
it.
family from the first generation
baby,
to the
the
fifth
baby.
generation. They gonna wear them shits out until it's blue.
Wear it out.
Like, and then that takes from our ego, our determination, because just like
Yeah.
it'd be like, all right, maybe the families whether it's still wrong. Maybe it's like, what's the point of supporting my family member doing this if I know if in the back of my head like this ain't gonna go nowhere. It's like we already have that doubt.
That failure.
But my
we
thing
do.
is, do y'all think?
Let's confirm who they is. 'Cause we keep saying they.
Oh, white people.
white people.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Do y'all think white people look at us like that as well?
I really don't give a damn.
Me either.
I don't care,
look
but
at
I
us as far
don't
as
think
what?
like they look at us like what?
What Z was saying, how they do something and it blow up.
For
versus
sure.
us.
For sure, that's why they take stuff, and when they get called out about it, they don't stand up and try to be like and fix the rumors. They let them shit
That's what I'm
ride.
saying. They let
They
it
don't
slide.
care. I took it, and now what? And I'm still blowing up. Cause you wanna know now what? Now I'm blowing up even more
That's
because
why I
there's
don't-
controversy behind me doing it.
And it
That's
literally
why
goes
I
all
don't
back to
feel
that
like they feel that way about how black people blow up because they already know they can take that shit and run with it. Like
That's so crazy.
That's
how
Some
the
people
world
always
works.
blame everything on them. I don't give a damn.
it's crazy stuff. But back to the hairstyles though,
Yes.
because how do we feel about seeing white people
take
rock-
the
like how they rocking
not
their hair? They
do
getting boho
not.
braids. They getting fucking stitch braids.
But I thought
The
my
It's
hair
stitch
was
getting
ugly,
braids,
though.
the stitch braids get me every time.
The stitch, and then it goes to the point where people walk around with locks. Why
Okay.
you wearing locks? Like
That's not meant
Natural
for your
hair, by the way. Yeah.
You know your hair is that's probably y'all have the hair texture is not the same. That's gonna make your hair fall off. So first of all, why would you even want to do that?
Wait, you have to be mixed. But that's another thing we could
No,
talk about.
Yeah, like the
Yeah,
people
like,
being
it's
mixed and
hard.
either got
Yeah.
the white mama or the white daddy.
Yep. Yep.
But here's my thing though, because this is a big thing too, because this is all about the cultural appropriation thing and doing like the hair stuff and
Mhm.
even like the chopsticks and hair stuff. Like
Mhm.
that was a big thing.
And edges.
And their rebuttal was, well, don't y'all wear wigs?
Bitch.
But
The last thing we are wearing is your type of hair, hoe. Like the last thing. Like let's be real. The last thing.
we could put wigs on, but it ain't
It's
your
your
type of
hair. It
hair.
ain't
And wigs is black culture. Wigs is black culture. I don't care.
Ballroom, all
But
that shit.
watch, they be putting slamming on the wig. They don't give a fuck what it is. They be
They
slamming
love a
wig.
fucking
I
wig.
What's
never-
her name? Mariah Lynn on Baddies.
On Baddies.
Oh,
She
She
yeah.
definitely.
Imagine going in a hair store, give me that white girl 30.
Like,
I don't want
Like
that.
it could be the color,
And
but
why-
it will not
Be
be
the
the
texture.
texture.
why the fuck are you putting braiding hair in? Like, your hair is straight. Your hair is straight as fuck, and you still decide to try to put braided hair in your head. It literally does not match. It can't.
Keep the tape ins. Keep
Yeah, I
the
was
clip
saying,
ins.
the
Like,
clip-ins,
please,
tape-ins.
please.
But mind y'all, we could do both. We could do.
And if you want to be real honest, because I already know how they gonna try to take this, like, when y'all like when you say like we can do both, like because quite honestly, we can't. Those styles are just for show, just for like make our hair like just look, just look cute, just something different. The braids and stuff, yeah, they look cute, but there's a reason behind it. That's the whole point of the cultural
Do the
appropriation
braids
thing.
look cute on them?
no.
No, that
no,
should be
like-
ugly.
Yes, the braids we get, yeah, they do look good. Just like
On
if
us.
we get just like any other style that I feel like I get, all right, I get it for the cuteness. But I know for a fact, like deep down inside, if I get some braids, like box braids, knotless, locks, it's to protect my hair. Like that ain't no
Exactly.
like funny joke. Like, yeah, it's gonna be cute because I got to have it on my head, but y'all are literally getting them
For what?
All right, so I got a question.
For what?
Oh,
So
God.
say y'all adopt a white little girl,
I would never.
or some people do, or somebody
Yeah,
adopt
stay
a
on
white
that.
little girl. But so, and you see that person or you is like giving that person the little girl braids or whatever. How would y'all feel about that?
Okay.
Because like you adopt a little girl into your family,
Right.
So it's like,
Okay.
how would you do it?
If I'm being 100% honest, because I always seen videos like that, my little girl's gonna get braids.
Your little white
Your
girl.
little white girl.
She
I would
is-
never talk to you again.
She is gonna get braids. You're gonna talk to me. Let me tell y'all why.
This goes against
One-
everything you've been saying this whole time.
Yeah.
No, because once she's coming into my family, my life.
But she's
And-
genetically not black.
But here's another
But
thing.
but I'm not done though. One, the lady that is doing the braids, it has to be clean. It has to be slick. And mind you, we're not even adding any like fake hair to her hair.
But is that the point of the question? Like adding fake hair and everything, or
Either or.
But it's braids. So
yeah,
it wouldn't be I wouldn't be adding no fake hair to her hair. Yeah, we could do like a little, 4 braids on the side, then her hair. Cool. Because she's a little girl. But if she's coming into my life, hands down, I really don't care. Like if I wanted her to have braids, she'll have braids. She rocking with me and my family. I don't give a fuck.
wouldn't for sure, because it would go against what I think and how I feel. But at the end of the day, I do get your point, a white girl coming into your family, but also too, yes, she'll learn my culture, and she's gonna also learn her culture as well.
So why she can't get braids if she is like a part of y'all family?
I just don't.
I
think-
feel like if they're little, cool. If they're grown like our age, do not get braids.
But see, how can you say when they get grown, you can't do braids, but you taught them, I can get braids.
but that's her when she gets older. That's her decision.
Yeah, but you also have to, like, if that was the case, you also have to sit there and tell her, well, when you get older, you may not be able to get braids, but she's gonna
no,
look
but
at.
that's her decision though. I'm not telling her she can't get braids. I'm telling her we're gonna try for braids now that you're like 7, 6, around that range.
I don't think she feel like she would understand when she get
Yeah,
older.
she
Like,
wouldn't.
So do y'all think?
But here's my thing, because when I heard the question, I took it as I adopt this white girl. I would never in a million years. I'm gonna put that so dead ass. I would never. I'm sorry, she gonna stay her ass where she at.
Wait, you would never.
But no.
See, that's mean.
Yeah, I'm standing on it. I don't know how to raise it.
Let me say my approach to the question.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
that's
For
so
me,
mean.
I feel like if I'm adopting this little girl, I'm not gonna put it on her like you're gonna get braids or you can get braids. If I have braids in my hair and she's like, "Mommy, I like your hair," or like questions me about the
The
culture or
braids?
whatever, or be like, "Mommy, can I get my hair braided?" I'm not gonna tell the little girl, "No, you can't get your hair braided." I'm telling her, "You cannot add hair in your hair
Yeah,
because your hair is gonna fall out." Like, I'm not gonna do that to you. But I feel like with that, I would literally have to sit there and tell you why I'm not allowing you to do that, or
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm saying.
teach, like you said, like teach them about the different cultures of why it's not. Would not want you to do this, and why I would not want you to do that. Because like,
Mhm.
if you genuinely want to learn, like, of course you're gonna be like, "Mommy, can I get braids?" And you see I got a slick back of braids.
Why
The
would
little
you
girl,
just
the
So
little
would
girl
y'all-
gonna probably be like,
So
"Mommy,
would
you
y'all
want
talk the
to-"
red? So no, would you
Okay.
talk the red?
Because okay, that's why I was like I need to specify if it was like
Cause
braids.
I said I would, but she not adding no hair.
Okay, because if it's not okay, if it's not adding no hair, cool. Because I'm thinking about like adding hair, like
Oh,
braids, like because I'm
oh,
thinking we're talking about
no.
like our culture and stuff like that. If it's just truth be told, even like grown now, if a girl braid her hair, the problem with me is adding the hair. I don't care about you braiding them. I don't care if you try to mimic it, long as you don't take the actual hair that we need to go in the store and get.
Okay,
Like
so we all on the same
that's
page
like
when
my
it comes to
issue.
that then.
And that's another thing with black people adopting, white people adopting a black child. It should be, they should still know their culture. They should still learn their culture. And if they, well, obviously they're going to have to learn white culture if they're with a white family. But the white family needs to make sure that that black child knows her roots.
Like stop
And that was
adopting them if
another-
y'all don't know nothing. Like that's annoying, bro.
And not even adopted. It could be, you
Fostering
know,
them, I don't care.
not even that. It could be okay. My dad or mom is black or white, and you know the child mix or whatever. But back to what you was saying, I don't know. Is it Kaepernick or something? I don't know. He was a football player. I don't know, but his mom is white, and I guess he always wanted braids. I seen it. It was a movie or whatever,
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
and he had got braids or whatever, and she didn't know like what to do. So how do y'all feel about that? Like a mom is teaching.
A white mom is teaching a black child their culture.
Wait, say it again.
A white mom teaching their black child their culture or learning their culture.
That
There's nothing wrong with
I
that.
don't think that's wrong.
But
with
don't
that.
go put braiding hair in your hair to teach the culture. Like,
no. But what if the child is mixed and black, but he or she has our type of hair?
Yeah, like
yeah, if the person, not the mom, if the mom is white.
Yeah,
I think you're getting confused. Are you saying the white mom? I think you.
Yeah, are you saying the white mom is getting braids or the
No,
person
it's
up
the
there?
child.
the
It's the
child.
child. I think that's what the parent's supposed to do. Like I said, your
Learn.
parent is
Mhm.
supposed to learn, especially outside of their race, and you have a black child or a black child that has some type of percentage of black. You as a parent, you're supposed to teach your child their own culture, especially if their black parent isn't in their life. That you signed up to do that shit. Once you lay down with a black female or male, as I feel like as a white person or a white parent, you should sit there and allow them to learn their culture, and you should sit there.
Girl,
and
they
learn
didn't think
their
about that
culture
for
as well.
real.
Being the black person to lay down with this person, make sure you are putting it, instilling it in them too. Like you teach them too. If you know you made a
Exactly.
child with this person,
Exactly.
like them, they don't want to take it and stuff like that.
Then that's
At
a
least you
whole-
try. Like at
exactly.
least you try. So I don't want to just put it on like, oh, the white person has to like make sure they're making it there, because it could be like you can help them.
No,
You
I
can
was
help
speaking
them.
if that black person, that black parent wasn't like it was absent.
Oh yeah, that's on you.
That's what I'm saying. Like if that black person is absent, you need to sit there and learn that culture. And if that black person is present, you sit there and you teach their culture.
Because that's where it comes in. If you don't teach it, the mom is white or dad is white or whatever, they're gonna look at you. They're gonna see their hair is different or whatever, and they're gonna be like wondering, like, okay, your hair is always straight. I'm gonna always want my hair straight, not knowing
Exactly.
like your natural hair is beautiful. Like that's how your hair should be.
And y'all got to get out of that comfortability. Like you have a black child, you need to take them to their, because I know like when I say community, I feel like everybody kind of go like negatively sometimes, where like they think that we mean like the ghetto, stuff like that.
No.
Like when I say community, I mean like just take them to places where they see themselves. Like you had, and I know that sometimes they make them uncomfortable. I don't give a damn, but
not everybody's like that though. Like family wise, when they coming
Like-
from like a black dad and a white mom, And it really
Like,
depends
but
on
it's
like your
other
lifestyle.
it's other places that they can take them to get that.
Especially that's
But why do you have to force that for somebody though?
So like, when you saying like force that, like saying like the kid don't want to be around that,
or the family. Like it really depends on where you stay at, where you live at, how your family is, who you
But I
around.
feel like that just starts early. Like if you take them around early, and then eventually they be like they don't want to be around that. At least you tried. They can't say you did not try. I feel like if you started early, it's no way they're gonna deny it.
So,
And
like,
then
what
also,
age
too,
group?
I don't know.
Also, too,
I'm talking
I
about
would-
out the womb. I'm taking I'm taking that like they be around everywhere.
I was about to say, we're speaking for white people and how they feel uncomfortable in black areas. You don't need to have no black child if you're that
Yeah.
uncomfortable being around black people.
No,
'Cause
if
nobody-
I'm thinking in the sense of you saying like me, I'm not. If I'm have my child or whatever, well, maybe I'm thinking about it a little differently. But if I have a black child, I'm having a black child, regardless, it's definitely a white man. But if I have a black child, and I'm not gonna like, I'm definitely gonna teach them about their culture, but I'm not gonna be like, okay, we finna go to like the poverty side of the state or
but
wherever. Be like, yeah, this is.
I think that's
culture.
what Z was saying. Like,
Yeah.
but as a white parent, if you feel so uncomfortable with being in those areas, you do not, or in an area where black people are. Let me just specify that, because black people are in short pump. That's the most bougie side.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you're uncomfortable with being
It's
with
crazy.
You got a
around black
problem.
people, then you got a problem. You're racist, and you shouldn't have no black child.
Because it's literally color. That's literally all.
And then it's just to think like you're uncomfortable around these people because of
What society says?
you. Like I'm like that. That's why I keep going back. It's just like white people really looked and was just like, like yeah.
Wait,
you
now that
You could stay
saying
in the
that-
house. You gotta be outside. Like
So, do y'all think every white person is just like how you're
Racist?
describing them?
no.
I don't think all white people are like that.
What about you, Z? Yes.
All white people do have privilege.
Mm-hmm.
all white people, every last one of them have a little bit of it in them. And it's not, and I'm not gonna lie, it's like it's not their fault that like I feel like it's instilled in them. That's what goes back to like sometimes they'll do something or say something that is racist and they don't even notice.
Know
And
it.
they're genuinely like don't know, but that's because it's in them.
That is true.
It's in them. It's always gonna be in them. That's why it's like, okay, I would never date anyone white or anything like that, but like I wouldn't date anyone white or anything like that, but I could like talk to them. I can't be friends with you neither though, but I can like conversate. I can conversate with you. I can try hanging out with you, try seeing stuff like that, but it's just me knowing deep down inside that you have that little bit in you, and that it just don't sit well with me. And I feel like for me to be truly black, how I say I'm black, I can't befriend you. I can't phone you. I can't kiss you. I can't look at you in that way. No, nothing. I'm sorry. I'm just too black for that.
I was about to ask y'all. So Z already said our answer. Would y'all date outside of y'all's culture?
I did once. I did once.
What was this?
Was it high school? It had to be high school. Like I just got in high school,
Wait,
so
white,
ninth
white
grade.
boy?
Yeah, but like
Ooh.
I don't know why. I could
Should we keep his name in?
forgot about
Yeah, I
him.
don't really
I could
care.
see you dating a white guy.
I forgot about him.
Yeah.
What the hell?
that it didn't last. It won't even the day for real. Yeah, I dated a white boy, and that was it. I don't think I would really go back to that. I don't really like that.
I don't like that.
Like I don't have anything against white people or anything like that.
I do.
Well, it's just the whole privilege thing and racist thing. That's definitely weird. So that's really it. But I would probably not date a white person unless the black people just keep disappointing me. And
Well, besides white people too.
oh yeah, find me a good old dude all the way over in Puerto Rico, wherever you at. If my relationships don't work out, actually I'll probably just be by myself, me and Jesus, cause
Better say I'm gonna go from the boys to the girls to the both to the nobody, as long as they black.
So you would never, even if they were not white, you still
like,
would.
Mexican.
Chinese.
Dominican.
I don't know. I could get down with
Yes,
the
it
Chinese
is.
man.
I'm not
Hold
gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
The
I probably
Chinese
could
man?
get down with a Chinese man.
They smart. They smart. Well, everybody's
Mhm.
smart. Everybody's
Yeah.
smart. But
They
you don't say nothing smart.
No, I
No,
can't do the
Chinese.
Oh,
But yeah,
some of them.
You gotta be
some of them.
swag.
let me
You
specify
gotta
before
be
I sound too
swaggy.
ignorant. Just like we said with like learning their culture, and when you have a kid with them and stuff like that, like
Yeah.
I just that's why I just wouldn't. I just know that I am not ready to step into that role, so I just wouldn't even date that. Before I sound ignorant, if I do, I don't even give a fuck. But I don't own that. I ain't gonna lie.
Ooh, would I date outside of?
So y'all black dudes. Let's get on topic of black dudes.
They suck, but I mean, they
Like,
black.
If you just keep getting disappointed by a black man,
Go
it's
gay.
like, why are you
No.
doing this?
Gay.
No.
And if that don't work, use
Just be alone.
I'm gonna use what God gave me, and I'm gonna please myself and do everything for myself.
You gonna use that rose.
Honestly, what? How can I even answer that question?
Yes or no? Or you
Would
don't
you
know?
date
Like,
out-
that's
outside
what
of
I'm
your race or no?
saying.
You don't? Do you not know? So it's
I
okay.
want to say yes and no. Big on Dominican. I ain't gonna lie.
Who y'all say?
Dominican.
Oh yeah, Dominicano.
Yeah. I want to say yes and no. White folks.
I feel like as long as you got black attached to it, like black Chinese, black Mexican,
Thank
black
you.
Dominican.
Maybe
But
that.
not-
Maybe that. But you can't act black around me and my family.
I might can even step my toes to black white, but your mama gotta be black.
It do be a difference.
Your mama
It
gotta
it
be
do
black.
be a
Your
difference.
mama cannot be white. I'm not fucking with it.
Why?
It definitely
Why?
do be a
Why
difference.
can't your mama be white?
Nope, it's not real.
No, tell me why.
I don't know.
Or is it like is it
There's
food?
definitely a difference, but it makes
It's
you think like,
food
why is it a difference?
Food difference, personality wise. What is it?
I
definitely
feel like growing up with a black dad is
personality.
definitely black dad and white mom is different than a white dad and a black mom.
Okay,
I
I
already
need
have it.
explanations, y'all.
It's
I literally
different. It
just
shouldn't be
can't-
different though.
I literally
I
can't
need
explain it.
explanation.
It's just more so I can see.
You could
and
tell
it's
when a-
bad where I
That
could
black
be
dad
like,
probably gonna be absent if I'm being absolute honest. So that means
Most
just a
times it
white
is like
woman is
that. Not
raising
to
that
put that
half.
stereotype.
and it's mostly it gets bad to the point where most of the time, like I don't be sitting here thinking like, oh, she makes, I'm finna pinpoint her life. No, but it do be where I can tell like, damn, you have a black mom, or damn, you have a
But
white mom.
how though?
Well, too,
just
I don't
said
try to
I
assume.
can't.
I
right
ask.
there.
I
really
ask.
can't. I really can't explain. It's more so I can see how they act. I can see how they move. I can see how they walk. I can see how they talk. It's more so that's what that is.
So would y'all known I had a white stepmama?
You
That's
don't-
different.
But you
Yeah,
don't
that ain't
be
different.
You
That
don't
ain't
be
different.
around your white stepmama.
But that ain't different though. But would y'all
But
y'all
it
have
would,
guessed
it is
or
different
known?
because you don't be you didn't
You were
grow
still
up with
raised by your
yeah.
black
So
mama.
we can't answer that question.
But would y'all would have known, like I said.
No, dog.
Okay, thank you.
But
You
look,
don't change the thing.
No.
That's what I'm saying. But that's why I was asking, like, what was
That's
the
why
reason?
I said I can't give you a pinpoint reason. I literally said I can only see it. I can
and
see the way
sometimes
they
you
talk.
know,
the way
sometimes
they
we might end up being wrong that one time because
Yeah.
they white mama did her thing, but most of the
Most
time I'm
times-
right.
Yeah.
Most of the time I'm right, and then
I just don't.
this is why I say like I would rather you have a black mom because I can just like you can just tell, which I hate that we do have the stereotype on us as black people that like our fathers are absent, but like that is what it is. Like we kind of gotta live with that because it's just the numbers don't lie. Like that's just what it is, and you gotta think that girl has a white mom and a black dad, but they don't even have that black side for real. Because if the daddy not messing
The
with you, then the family
yeah,
not. So that
really.
means you was solely raised by that white. I'm not going for that. Now, if you got that black woman, you know there could be some like there'd be like moms too, but they gonna rate. They're raising you.
Well, most of the time it is that.
Like what you mean?
And
Like
then you
the,
got-
Most of the
think.
time it is absent white moms out here. It is.
I feel like with that, 9 times out of 10, if it is a white dad, the dad is gonna be present 9 times out of 10.
Yep.
And he's more open to he's more open to the learning the black culture.
Yeah.
that's why I just
And
said
then you
dip my
gotta
toes
think-
in it. See, that's too
Exact-
controversial.
And
Yeah,
then
it's
you
too
gotta
much,
think.
yeah,
I don't
it's too
know
much.
what it is, but most of the time on the dad side, you don't really see your grandma as much as versus the mom side. So if it's a white mom, the daughter and the son gonna be with me, mom, and papa. So
Yeah.
so it's like
I'm not gonna
me, mom, and papa. They was just out there. They was just out there with that camp. With y'all
Like you can
kinfolk.
just tell, like there is like a whole dynamic with that. Now we're not saying there's not no families out there where the kids ain't seeing the mom's
Exactly.
mom and the dad's mom, and they all well rounded and stuff like those people exist. But a wide variety, we can tell when your mommy is black.
I can.
I can tell.
Just let me around your family, or maybe not, because it won't even come to that.
So, in y'all's own perspective, do y'all see race? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I see race, but I feel like it's really the privilege that I see more than race.
Okay. I hear that. I definitely hear that.
And guess what, y'all? That's just what it is. Where everybody's sitting on this couch. So if you got offended, if you got a problem with it, leave it in the comments. Thank you.
I mean, nobody should really got offended anyway. It's real.
It's just
It's
our
like
opinions.
everybody think like this.
And
Really, everybody.
like we said, whether you asked or not, we really kind of. Well, me personally, I really don't give a fuck. But I'm pretty sure they don't either because they said it. But I mean, I don't. I only reason just blaming the white people always. I see race because of them. I just
Yeah, I'm
feel
about
like
to say it's more so taught. Like,
yeah, like
y'all already taught it to us.
because
Or not even that. It could be family too. People that you grow up with. It could be the household. Could be
But it's
people
just
you
like
around.
sometimes, like some days I do wake up and I just be like, I just want to live one day where it's not like this. Then I go outside and I see that they can walk down the street differently. They can wear different bags differently. Like they get to live life free. Like that shit.
We do
pisses-
too.
No, not like them.
Not the same.
It's not the same.
Why it can't be the same?
We have to be on our toes about everything.
About
Literally.
everything.
Literally, we have to be on our
We just
toes about a
talked-
job place. We have to be on our toes about being able to walk on the street. We have to be around our toes about where we're gonna live, the community we're gonna live in. They literally had it to where black people could not get certain houses in certain places because of redlining. Like they don't know.
Like,
You have to be on your toes so much more.
Even when we get stopped by police, we're scared. We literally, it may not be how it used to be, but we still clutch our pearls. We
Yeah, I don't think
know.
I don't think it was how it used to.
It's definitely like we definitely still go through racism. Like we just spoke about how we really can't even wear our hair a certain type of way or what we wear. Like all of that still goes into that.
Like when I go to work and I work with like predominantly like white people, very predominant actually. I always pull my hair back. Always. Like today, half up, half down, pulled back though. If I do my hair down like this, I feel uncomfortable. I feel like the kids are more prone to ask me about my hair and touch my hair.
Exactly.
Oh,
and
that was another thing I wanted to talk about.
That's another thing too, because
A white person touching our hair.
I was
Braids
going
too.
to touch base on the workplace because where I was working at, it was probably only 2 or 3 people that were black people in that facility, and then the kid ratio was probably more so 10 to 15 black kids. Most of them were predominantly white. So me working there, and I was also young as well. So they already look at me as being young. Oh, she don't really know like what she's doing. Even the way like it came to the point where even the way like they would talk to me and I would compare it to other white people, it's totally 2 different things. Like, why do you think you need to dumb down the way you talk? I understand you clearly when you talk to this white person. You do not have to talk to me like I'm dumb. You do not have to think you got to walk on eggshells. None of that. And it went to the point where, because I was basically like, I was working there, but I wasn't the head teacher. It was another white lady that was the head teacher, and I was solely basically with her. And I definitely experienced some weird shit. I remember one time my first year working there, it was something that this girl said, the like the lead teacher, and it was basically about this book. And she had came to me and she was like, I want you to read this book just to let you know that we're all the same people, like we're all one, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm looking at her like I literally never said that we won't. Like, why do you feel like I need to read this fucking book?
Why do you feel
that
like
book
you
is
need
for
to come
you.
to me and say that?
Exactly.
Yeah,
That book is
that's
for you.
Yeah.
Fuck, that book is for you. Fuck, no.
Your people started segregation. We were not separated. We actually were doing our own thing, and you came just to separate us again.
Exactly.
But torture us.
What? It was definitely multiple comments. I just can't really. It really doesn't occur because I had to really block that shit out. But that is a lot to just be sent. Like what makes you think that I want to hear that?
Yeah.
Like, no.
And then I feel like what makes it harder, especially on me, is because not only am I black, but I am young.
A woman.
And a woman, oh my God, like to the point where it's just like, okay, all right, I got the trifecta. I got the trifecta. Like, it's like, okay, you're talking to me this way because like it's like you're talking to me this way because I'm black for one, and then because I'm black and I'm young, so you don't think I know anything because I'm young and you probably been working here longer,
Exactly. And that shit blows me.
and it's just like, and then sometimes if I'm a woman, it's like you think that I can't do certain things because I'm a woman, but then on top of that I'm young and I'm black, and it's just
And
like,
then you
God,
still sit here and
yeah.
give us all these tasks, but you still dumb us down, but you still sit here and give us all these tasks, and we still get that shit done.
Mhm.
That's
We
how
still
it
get
was
that
when I was
shit
working
done.
at Chick-fil-A, and y'all know they strict.
Like
Yeah, they
that's
definitely are.
crazy.
But it even goes like to the workforce or whatever. It even goes deeper because you can't even have like it depends on the name too. I bet you 9 times out of 10,
Yes.
if your name is not like a white name or towards a white name, that
Some
person, a white
black
person,
people
is gonna
are
get picked over somebody else
Exactly.
that
I
has like a
their
black
literally-
kid's
name.
like
Yeah,
something that
literally,
sounds
my
white.
dad told me that he named me my name, Ashley Davis, because when I get older, 9 times out of 10, they'll think I'm a white person. That's sad that he had to do that.
Exactly. And
That's
you're
sad.
literally not the only one. Like it's been multiple stories where like that. And it shouldn't even have to be to that point.
I
And it-
remember you saying
And it
that.
gets so
It's crazy.
ignorant. It gets so ignorant to like, obviously I feel like everybody on the podcast, if you don't like I got a kid or whatever. And personally, like I also want to keep that private, like his name, but I feel like his name is pretty like 2 syllables. Like you can get it. And I feel like they purposefully struggle so bad. And I feel like it's just like, is you really, you just can't say it, or you trying to be funny? Because sometimes I feel like the the way, like, how are you struggling to say certain things? Like
I can see that too, because even like, well,
Especially if you're
even
American.
that too. Even like when they was calling people's names during Chick-fil-A at one point, it's just like you fucking up basic ass names, and it will mostly be black people. Like you can literally see that clear as
Like-
day. It goes to a point people have to put an initial or a fake name just so they'll know that's their
Yes.
order.
literally,
Like what?
Me.
or using their middle name or something like
Exactly.
that, because you just simply can't get how to sound. Then y'all talk to us like we just so fucking dumb.
Dumb,
Yeah.
yo. Like what?
But that is like some of this stuff is like you hear the syllables, you hear
It's common sense.
like sound it out. Ain't that what you tell the kids?
Yeah.
Sound
And
the shit
then
out.
it gets to a point where like when we wear our hair big, curly and big, it's just like they look at it as crazy, or like you said, they try to ask, can I touch it, or
Yes.
how, like at the
it's
kids
always
at the
at a
daycare, the
workplace.
kids at the daycare, it would get to a point. I'm sorry, yeah, you're a kid, but it ain't gonna be none of that. It was one.
Yeah,
It
I
would
don't
be
even like my
multiple
mama touching my
times.
hair.
It'll be multiple times where it's like, Missy Lee's, why are you wearing your hair so big and out? And I was like, why is your hair so straight and down? I don't like that shit. I'm sorry. I don't care if you're a
Wait,
kid.
white.
Yeah.
kid? Oh.
I'm sorry, no. And mind you, I would brush that shit off like, yeah, this is my hair, this is my natural state. But at the same time, if I keep telling you this the same thing over and over
It's
again,
like, all right,
it's
now.
like you, even though you are a child and I know I am older than you, it's like you're picking at this point. So like no.
Just like I still feel a little offended or be taken back, even if like when I did have my hair out and I would wear fro and the white person do that really big rich. Oh my God, that
Yes.
is so.
Ugh.
How did you get your hair like that?
Oh my
Like,
gosh, natural hair
I
is the
did it.
best. Shut the fuck up. Somebody literally said that in a grocery store to me. Your natural hair is the best. Like,
Like, calm down, first of all.
I don't know.
Who did your hair?
Like,
It's crazy because even
Who
in
didn't
class,
do
we
yours?
watched like a little video, and it was basically like it was kids in the class. It really stems from being a kid and like being learning stuff. But the kids in the class, it was literally the black kids and the white kids, and it was like a little experiment where one day the black kids didn't get to go outside and play. They stayed in the class, and the white kids went outside and played. Then the next day they switched it up, and they did like a little thing for the like methods or whatever, that since the black kids had to stay inside, that they were like mean or whatever, to put that connotation on them. So the next day after that, the white kids had to stay in class, and then the black kids got to go outside. So then once they did all that, it was like, so what are you now? Like, what are the white kids now? Because they was calling like the black kids mean or whatever due to them not being outside and the color. And it was like now that they came back in, they were like, so what are you now? And they were like, I don't know. Like, and it was like, it was crazy to see, because it's like they actually learned that like nobody is really different for real. Like, and it really is just something that's learned and just taught by one person.
I watched something similar to that, which I feel like a lot of people have seen the video now. It's like the doll baby experiment, and basically they had a mix of black and white kids. It was so sad. I hope I don't cry. But basically, they had two doll babies. One was a white doll baby, one was a black doll baby, and they asked, which one is pretty, and every
Mm.
kid, even the black kid, pointed to
Mhm.
the
The
white
white
doll, and then they would just basically basically like which one is
Why?
not pretty, and then they pointed to, and then they asked why, and then they started pointing out how the black
knew
doll's
you was gonna say
hair, and why the white doll was prettier because of her eyes and stuff
Mhm.
like that. And you could see the black kids getting sad, talking about why that black doll
Don't look like.
it don't look like the white doll, and why even I think that this doll is not pretty. And that right there, I feel like videos like that should just go in and stop, just racism, stop all of that stuff. But it's just so rooted in everything that y'all can see these videos and y'all can see the reactions to talking about slavery and looking back at the black people and still continue.
To
And
do
it's like
that.
you can't change it because it's in you.
That is crazy.
It's like it really has an impact on people, like for real. Like it really
Mhm.
has an impact on people, even not just black people, Mexican, any type of race that's not white, because white is literally the race over everybody. Basically, it's like it's kind of sad.
And this kind of like circles back into like if you are like a white woman with a black kid, like you're not only teaching about their culture, you have to teach them about racism at this point. You have to teach them about that because you can't have them going out in the world and they have racism. They're dealing with racism. And they don't even know what the fuck it is, and they just letting it happen.
Sometimes you can't even trust the teachers because the teachers,
definitely.
like the
not.
teacher is racist. Like
What can you do?
Like it's just so much that goes into like even adopting a black kid or being a professor to black people. I'm sorry you had to step your fucking game up. Like it's a lot that like I feel like as a community that we're dealing with that we just have made normal because it has to be that because that's just how the
What
world
it is.
is. That's just how it is. So yes, I do be sad when I go outside sometimes. It's like I can't live like them because I can't. There's no way in the world that I would be able to live like this, and that's why I feel like the earth and the world is hell, and then we go to heaven. I feel like I'm in hell right now.
Okay, so that concludes the race topic. Hope y'all enjoyed that. That really did got deep there. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
that's just our perspective and thoughts on it.
So for our segment, as y'all can see, the lights changed because we're gonna do a segment called Project Girls After Dark. Basically, what that is we're gonna just tell y'all like mini stories that y'all don't know that's in the dark. So
That's a little juicy, a little you get to know us. Well, yeah, you'll get to know us a little bit more.
You get to know experience us. That ain't me no more.
Yeah.
for real, I guess Ashley's gonna start us off, y'all.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep this quick and simple. So basically, it was a day we was going to a darty. I don't remember what year was this, freshman year.
Yeah.
Freshman year. Basically, we went to this darty. It was like on a little island beach type.
It sure was.
a lake, something of that nature. We were walking down. It was a good little vibe. So basically, we had a cookie edible that was homemade by some girl. I don't remember her name.
And
Was
that
we
the
dumb for
first-
that?
Yeah, that was the first mistake.
That was the first mistake.
Shit, we all took it. So
and
hey.
it was small. The thing is, it was very small, and we did not think it was gonna do nothing. But the darty goes on. We're not feeling it for real. Mind you, after this, we had train like an alpha practice. We had train like an alpha practice and was in the sun, all that. So we get out of the darty or whatever, and we end up meeting up at Cane's, which was on campus at the time. And we just going to Twisted Taco, and we in the line ordering our food or whatever, just all jolly. But I already felt myself kind of getting a little overwhelmed. I'm like, okay, it's getting hot in here. And too, because it won't bad. Like when I was riding in the car, I was fine. But once I got up and I went in that restaurant, it started to get hot. In which my body has done overheated before without me being on any substance. So I was like, is it that or is it just overloaded because I am on a substance? But my body has done this before without the substance. So it wasn't just totally the edible. But in the line, literally ordering, they all ordered already. I think was the last one.
You had already ordered and everything.
I was I was the last one I didn't order, and then I don't remember she was handing me my cup or something, but I literally just felt my body like
Forward then back.
like I literally
Sure.
went and down, and Z literally caught me like before. I don't know how close was I to the ground.
You was kind of close.
Yeah.
It was like so slow motion.
If Z was not there, I would have had a concussion or something. And the fact that it was slow and I actually felt myself, because it was like I was still alive, but like
Mind you,
I was
picked her
definitely
up
seeing the
and she
dark.
just.
Stood up like it was nothing. Like,
I was like, she okay.
it was like, didn't I go to the bathroom? We was in there too.
Yeah.
I ended up going to the bathroom and I was like getting myself together, and it was cooler in the bathroom. But I really think it was the heat that was really taking over my body, because my body does
And
overheat
we
sometimes.
was
Was
hot,
hot,
outside
yeah.
too. We
So it
was
was
in
like,
that
I
heat.
feel like it was
all
that whole
day.
day. That whole day that really just.
Then going
But
right to stepping.
that basically, I fainted. Yes, wait, did we go to that before or after?
I think we went before.
It was a lot, and
We had to go
I don't
straight
think
from the
I
Darty
felt
to-
that
Straight
way.
from the
Y'all
Darty to
did, 'cause
practice.
that's
I
how I
used to
was
have
at
my
my
sandals
dorm.
on and
Mind
walking
you,
out.
mind you, we was late, and here go Ryan. Y'all high, aren't y'all? Y'all high.
Yeah.
Don't be asking
Man,
those. type of questions.
everybody was high.
We was all high, but yeah, that's my little experience of me almost seeing Jesus. 'Cause I was not okay. But I
I
got up
don't-
like nothing happened.
I don't remember if y'all took a ram back because y'all lived in GRC. I don't know if you walked back or you took a ram back.
Well,
Like, how was I even
at
at practice?
Hmm?
Like how? Because I'm literally just about to faint. We
I
go to
don't
practice
know.
and we literally, I'm just acting like.
I don't know.
I
I,
know you went to
that's
it
another
was-
thing.
It was Darty. They dropped us off near the library, and
And we
we
walked.
walked.
because
walked
Yeah,
to
I
the
remember
hill.
walking to
was
practice.
at GRC because y'all went to practice.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't even there
We
when
was
y'all went to
practicing on the
practice.
big stage.
Yeah, it was Harris.
During that Darty, no, we was inside the hips because literally.
No,
we had,
it was Harris.
No, that one was Hibbs.
That one was hips.
No, y'all, it was
We
Harris.
didn't practice in Harris until the last practice.
Yeah.
No, we was high that day. We
Right.
walked
Okay, anyway,
into we
that was
walked
my
into
experience.
Harris.
We want Harris. Harris is
No.
literally in front of the comments. It was not there.
Okay, so when I go back and see the video on my old phone, then what?
You remember?
I'm gonna bring up the video too.
Yeah, I don't know if we got anything from that day, but if there's a clip,
I
was
do. I remember exactly what I had on too.
No, for real. You did my hair.
wait, because didn't we have on bathing suits that time?
Yes.
So did we
Yeah.
go to the practice with bathing suits on?
No,
No,
we
I
had put
think we
something
s-
over.
yeah,
we
we
changed.
said-
Okay,
But I just
good.
had my sandals on.
We was
At practice,
running,
and they was pissing me off at that
we
practice
was running
anyway.
Right, because they kept on
messing
out.
up like
Oh,
Yeah,
so
man,
y'all
'cause
was
y'all ain't
high and
high.
ready.
Yes, and it's like we
But-
noticed everything because everything was literally looking off, and I'm like, ain't no way really sitting here doing this, and everybody out of line, they getting on my nerves. It was just
And
too
then
But
much.
they
the
keep on
thing
pointing out that we
is-
high, my
Yeah.
shoes, bitch.
no,
fuck
for
you.
real. The thing
Yeah,
is, they were
okay.
like, okay, we only gonna run this about 3-4 times. No, we was in there
I
for
know
an
high as
hour.
fuck,
We were in
man.
there
I
for
was
an
high as
hour.
fuck.
It was a fun experience.
Yeah, it was.
All right, who's next?
I'll go. Okay, so boom. My mom and dad out of town. I don't know where they were. I think they were in North Carolina or whatever. And if you know 288, then you know that was the house. That was the party house, the sleepovers, the fun house, the parties, anything you can imagine. Everything went down at that house, okay? I'm telling y'all, if y'all seen the inside of my old house, y'all would have thought it was like a studio, like a dance studio in the living room. So me and my sister was just like, okay, we're about to throw a party. Like our parents ain't here. We was just like, fuck it. Like everybody about to get lit. Like let's just call people. Let's just, invite everybody to the house.
Y'all bad.
Nah, for
So-
real.
So I don't even think my brother was at home. I don't know if he was at home, but mind you, he always used to be in his room, playing the game or doing whatever he wanted to do. But I don't think he was at home, or he was probably with Zay or whatever. But me and my sister was calling her friends, my friends, people from high school. Like we're in high school, by the way. Mind you, anybody that we could imagine, be like, y'all pull up to the house. Like we about to, have fun. We was drinking, we was getting high, we was ordering food. Like all I can remember is everybody pulling up at the same time. Everybody didn't know where to park. Yeah, it was just a good, fun experience. So nothing happened. Nothing bad happened. The police ain't come. Nothing. I promise y'all, if I could show y'all a video, I will show y'all a video. But we had a party at 288. It was lit. I was lit. I was ordering, y'all. I was ordering McDonald's cookies to the house because I was so high. I was so high, but mind you, they was good too. But I would never forget that day. That day was
Did you end up
really
telling your
fun.
parents after? Like,
my
later in
mom.
life?
My mom knows. Yeah, my mom knows. She was like, "What? I never knew about this. the neighbors ain't telling me nothing about this. I mean, I don't even think the neighbors care, but the way our neighborhood was, we had cameras in the neighborhood. Like the way they treated our neighborhood, it was like it was a damn fucking apartment complex. Like, why the fuck we
Did
got
y'all have an
cameras?
HOA?
What? What is that? No, I don't think so. No, we didn't. Wait, you talking about what's in, like inside the house and stuff?
No, like they like run the community.
Yes,
I had that.
but we called it as a president.
Yeah, there's a president of it, but
Yeah, I known it as a president, but yeah, he was down the street.
oh,
He was down the
y'all.
street. He was so strict with that red truck. It gave Trump, honestly. It definitely did. But yeah, that's the experience or my story.
I guess I'll go. So I'm gonna talk about my first fight slash brawl once I moved states.
Brawl is crazy.
It kind of was. So I'm gonna try to like tell it without like going on for too long. So basically, I had moved to Georgia in 2017, and I think this fight happened in I think that summer of 2017. I moved there in March. So basically, there was this girl. We're gonna say her name. Her name was Kanaya. And wait, was that her name? Yeah, I think that was her name. And basically, we was hanging out and stuff like that. And she was a fast little girl, and she was like telling me
Always be the one.
she was like telling me stuff that she was like doing or whatever. And I just would just let her talk. Mind you, her cousins lived around there, and her cousins was like people that we were hanging with. Mind you, her cousins and stuff is all boys. And but like they're younger than me, and they like go to school with my sister and stuff. At this time, I'm in 7th grade, about to go to 8th. And we used to like I used to like push my brothers in the stroller, and we used to just like be like chilling and stuff like that. Like we were cool. And then this other girl, I guess she had told her business too, basically said that I had said something about the fast thing that she told me that she did, that I had told her that or something along the lines of that, right? So then that started a whole big debacle, because then she was just like, why are you talking about me? Why are you telling my business, stuff like that? And then I'm very like kind of like nonchalant a little bit when it comes to certain things, and I'm just like, I didn't. Okay, cool. That didn't fly with her. So we would like be riding around the neighborhood. Obviously, we weren't friends no more because like I don't know. But she would like be riding around in like neighborhood, like ending up on the streets that I'm on and stuff like that. And I'm petty, so I'm like, damn, you got a GPS on me, like I'm talking my shit because I never did anything to you. Fast forward, we're about to move, and my mom, and it was around my sister's birthday. It was the day before my sister's birthday, September the 23rd. And I think so I was already in 8th grade actually. So so my mom and my sister, my brother, no, my mom and my sister and my older brother, they left to go see this house or whatever, and they took my sister because it was her birthday, whatever. And this girl around the street, her messy ass, she gonna come around the street basically like, yeah, Kanaya says she wanna fight. Kanaya's big as fuck. If I'm messy enough, I might insert a picture. Kanaya is big, and I'm a little tiny little thing. I was really really small back then. And I think they waited until they seen like them leave, honestly, because it was like right after they left.
That's dirty.
Right, mind you, my two little brothers are outside playing on the trampoline with some girls from like a few houses down, so they outside. So I'm like, I ain't no scary bitch, so I'm just like, oh, okay, like, tell her put up, like, what's up, like, I'm like, tell her pull up. So I go tell my granddad, I'm like, hey, like this girl better come over here and fight me, like I'm going outside. And he ignored me, and I said, okay, bet, all right, bet that up. So I said, okay. So it's like some bushes like dividing like my house and like the third house down, but you can see through the bushes a herd of people coming down the street.
How was you looking through the bushes?
I just went, no, like the bushes is down. I'm at the front door. I can just like I just open it up, and then I look out the door. I just opened up like the front door, and I looked, and I could like you just see through the bushes, and I seen them, and I was like, I'm scared than a fuck. And then I went in the house, I grabbed a knife, right, and I was like, all right, fuck this shit, I'm going outside. So I go outside, and my mom always told me, let them come in the yard, let them come, because whatever you do to them on the property, that's it. So my mom was on there like drag them in the house and do whatever to them type of thing. So I'm like, bitch, come over here, like with the knife. Come
Oh,
over
you
here.
swinging it around.
Come over here. Right? I'm like, it's gonna be a one-on-one. Like, let's just do it. So then my little brother, he go running out into the street or whatever, and something was going on with him at that time, and she had said something pertaining to like what was going on. So as I'm holding him, and I say something back to her, she snuck my ass, bop, hit me in my shit, and she hit my little brother at the time too. Like she hit him too.
Oh, no, that would have said something. More.
Yeah, she hit me too. I don't remember like really what I did with him. All I know is that I'm standing up and I dropped him. I just let him go, and he just started walking. So you can just imagine he's little.
Ooh.
Yeah, I just dropped him, and then we started fighting. I don't really remember the fight, but I know that I was on her at some point. Then her cousins jumped on me. It was like 8 boys. They jumped on me while I was like by myself at home, and yeah, they jumped the fuck out. I ain't gonna say jump the fuck out of me.
And your grandpa didn't come out. Oh,
Yeah,
I was gonna say.
And there was a scratch on my chest and stuff like that. And other than that, my grandpa came out, and I got in trouble for that by him. Like I got jacked up and all, and cussed out and stuff for that. And like the boys had to take up for me from my granddad, but that's a whole different thing. Blah, blah, blah. Fast forward, then my mom come back home. They couldn't find me because I like confined spaces. So I was in the closet or whatever because I just tweaked out. Like I had just like destroyed my whole room and shit like that. And my granddad didn't know I was in the closet either. Like I'm just like I'm like, I can't believe I just got jumped. What the fuck? So they finally found me, and my mom was like, "You're fighting her tomorrow." And my sister like
at the appointment.
Yes,
You better get back on that porch at that night.
my mama said
Yeah,
that
I say, where'd the knife go?
I don't remember, but basically I know I put it down before I went to go get my brother because like I was gonna hold no knife and him. So my sister, she a fighter, so she was on that. She was like, I'll fight all the boys. Like, let's do this. And she done fought them before. We would fight them and then be cool with them again. Like little kids. So the next day comes September the 24th, 2017, and and basically my mom like find the same little bitch that came over here being messy. Go to her and tell her to come back over here again. I said, okay. I went up to Miss Whitney. I said, Whitney.
That's the mama?
That's the girl who came to my house to tell me that she wanted to fight.
Okay.
I was like, Whitney, tell Kanani bring her ass back over my house. And
I know that's right.
I went, and then they pulled up again deep like they did the first time or whatever. We was arguing, going back and forth, and I'm too smart to be getting hit first again. So she had said something, some spit flew her mouth, and I just took that as my advantage to pop on her. And popped on her, boo, 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 boo. My mama did punch her. Yes, she did. Allegedly. Allegedly, my mama punched her for hitting her son, allegedly. And yeah, we got into it, but she kept on running up on me and stuff like that. And I would say I beat her up because before my mama even got into it, like I was holding my own. I won't just fall into the ground and shit like that. And I was near her shit and stuff like that. And then afterwards, my mama ended up almost getting locked up because there was a big old argument. The other lady started showing like her butt with poop in it and shit.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like she was like, you can kiss my ass, and she was telling it to my mama, and she like pulled her pants down and showed her butt, and they put both of them in the police car, and then I destroyed the kitchen and stuff like that because I thought it was gonna lock my mama up, and I'm like a crash out, I went crazy, like I broke the screen door, like I went in. Oh, then my sister ended up like one of the boys ended up pulling her by her sash, and she like almost broke his nose, like she punched him in his shit, he was like leaking and shit. Ooh. And that was my first fight in Georgia with the girl because I fought the boys before that, and I guess that was my initiation into Georgia. Yeah.
So you got jumped to live in Georgia?
Yeah, I got jumped into Georgia.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
First fight.
I'm gonna need you to reenact how you was throwing stuff in the kitchen when we done.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Okay, so I'm going to tell my little story. This was an edible story as well. So everybody on this couch and plus the cheer team that we was on, we went to Baltimore, whatever. It was one particular night, one of the cheerleaders had came over to our B&B.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. But she came into the B&B and she had edibles and I think she had rolled up. So she was like, y'all want edibles or whatever? It was me, Ashley, and Z, and then Keita that only had an edible, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we get the edible, and mind you, before she said anything, or when she handed out, like, it's a small square. It's literally a small square.
Tiny.
square gummy. So I put it in my mouth.
It's not your first edible, right?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
My first like gummy edible. All my edibles that I had has been homemade. So I'm like, huh? Because in my head, I'm thinking it's like, okay, yeah, it's tiny, so like it ain't like you cool, you eat the whole thing. No, just say you're supposed to eat the half. Okay, cool. That night, after we ate the edible, we chilling, whatever the case may be. Now it's time to go to bed.
Oh my god.
Line dancing and everything.
Now it's time to go to bed. It was me, Ashley, and Ja in one room, and Ashley knocked out. Ja knocked out.
I was not knocked out.
Oh well, your
She was
eyes
in
were-
her thoughts.
Your eyes was closed.
Yeah.
going.
All I remember is somebody's foot was in my face. I think it was you.
Your eyes was closed or whatever.
I don't want that down bad.
In my
No,
head,
we
I'm
was
thinking
knocked
I'm
out
the
'cause
only
the bed
one
was small.
up. In my head, I'm thinking I'm the only one up. I'm in this dark. I don't like being in the dark. I'm high as fuck, out of my mind, and I'm here scared, having all these intrusive thoughts. So I go to the mirror. I literally go to the mirror and I'm looking at myself like, why am I this? Like, it's no way that I'm this high. Okay, so I go back to bed, try to force myself to go to sleep. I finally go to sleep. The next morning, we all still high. We literally still high.
That was happening last week.
What time did we go to bed?
I
It was
thought
like
it was
late.
12, 1.
I thought it was later than that. Me too, like 2 or 3 actually.
I don't know what time, but I just know that next morning I was high as fuck. I literally had to go back in that bathroom and pray to God to let this high go away.
Wait, when,
Z was in the closet. And we trying to pack up the B&B. Z in the closet. Z was mostly the one
We'll have
that
to
was
insert some
down
clips for that.
bad. Z was down bad. Ashley,
I did not feel the same after a week. Like I literally drove home. I went home that week after, and I literally had to tell my mom I cannot drive. Like I did not feel the same. I don't know what kind of to put that
Yeah, I
was.
say, where'd she get that from?
I don't know.
a store.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah, she
Keita literally was the only one. Maybe she wasn't functional, but she definitely was showing that she was functional.
She drove us
Who
back.
She
drove
drove
back?
us back. She drove us back. All I remember is getting in that car, going to McDonald's. We asked you, did you want some McDonald's? You just was out
I
of
don't
it.
even remember stopping at McDonald's.
You was out of it. We finally got at McDonald's. I ate my food. The next thing I know, I fell asleep. And the next thing you know, we was here in Richmond that fast. It felt like I took a 5-minute nap and I'm back here in Richmond. From Baltimore to Richmond.
So here's my question: was y'all when y'all had your eyes closed and y'all was trying to go sleep? Was it like y'all was falling over and over again?
I kept going through many holes.
Like
I
was
kept
just
going, and I was
falling
literally praying,
falling.
Jesus, please let me get up.
Yes.
Like I didn't even want to go to sleep.
At one time, I felt so hard, like I jerked my eyes open, like I felt like I kept falling into like a black hole over and
Like
over
I
again.
don't know what was in the edible, but that like even when I got back to the dorm, I took a nap, fell asleep again, and I still was high. I still was high.
Wait, were y'all hydrated?
Yes.
Yeah, but it
probably
couldn't. It
won't.
had to be some. I don't know. It was something with the edible. Cause
Yeah.
It
for me to
was.
not feel the same after a whole week.
But mind
Yeah.
y'all, Elise said she took the whole thing, and then me and Ashley hadn't took ours yet, so we had bit half, and then when we seen it, Elise took hers. Me and Ashley was like, should we just like bite it again? Like, let's just, she just stopped. We like, let's just bite it, and then we just like, and she bite hers, and I think did we end up taking the other half?
We
together?
did some. I can't remember. Ain't no telling
We
what
just
we was
went
doing.
ahead
I think
and
y'all
just-
end up smoking too. I didn't smoke. Them bitches was
We
out
got
there
a
smoking.
problem.
Yeah.
Mind y'all, I'm not
Young
gonna lie,
hoes.
when we got back to Richmond, I was supposed to like, I don't know, I had ended up in the driver's seat and I had like reclined the driver's seat back, but then I fell asleep on the window with all my car doors unlocked in the parking deck.
See,
I was so fucking high and I didn't even know they left. I think I was acting like I was good to make.
You was.
Oh, I've been scared ever since.
Like I'm not gonna lie.
I don't let that time phase me, but I just know I never get one from a store like that or from her or anybody else if I ain't
'Cause
buying it myself or I
Did
know
y'all
somebody
pack your
buying
own
it.
stuff? Like I don't even.
What
I
you
think
mean?
our stuff was kind of packed up, but I think Keita, I'm pretty sure she helped you pack your stuff. But
I was sluggish though. I was literally moving slow.
like
trying to
in
find
my
that stuff.
head, like I was still high. In my head, I'm like, did this bitch set us up?
No,
Did
for
she
real.
set us up? Cause
Mind
I
she
don't
brought a
remember.
dude too.
Cause she,
She showed did.
I don't remember. I could be lying. I don't remember her taking no edible. Did she
I
take
don't
one?
remember.
I don't
taking it
remember
either.
I just remember
don't
she
even
was out
remember
there
her
I remember her
staying there.
smoking.
Oh, well, I wasn't out there with y'all.
Oh, I
but,
think I do remember her maybe hitting it once.
but bitch, if you set us up,
You're insane because I
Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky,
Where'd she stay at?
I know
in Baltimore.
I
She
don't
was
know
saying
what she was
that's
saying.
even that too. You
she
That's
was
what I'm
staying with
saying.
him somewhere.
it might have that. It might have been too because we was drinking alcohol too. Now that I'm
We
thinking
We
about, it,
got
I forgot.
hypnotic, I think.
Yes,
Oh
and we
my-
had something else. It was something else in my hand.
But who got the hit?
We did like it was our B day, bro. We did it up freshman year. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm
I
in the
forgot
kitchen making
about
my
that.
spaghetti. They literally out there line dance. I'm making my spaghetti. Spaghetti just dancing.
I wish.
I'm eating the food and I'm just. It was a good vibe
y'all,
too. It was time to go
mind
to
y'all,
bed.
we had to clean the B&B, like do the trash
We
stuff. So then our
did.
coach had to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
We
was fucked up.
We did.
We was fucked up.
We did. That was crazy. But
That was the
what was our after dark little mini stories?
big. Hope y'all liked it. If we have something else similar to it, then we might do it again. I don't know.
Yeah, I think our story times be a hit though.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.